Hi everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new to my craft room, then welcome. Today I am getting to work here on my clothespin wreath. I have been wanting to make one of these for a long time. I've seen so many beautiful ones. I mean, this is by no means my personal creation here, but I wanted to make one for myself, and I figured I would share with you guys how I'm doing mine. You're going to need some clothespins. These I actually picked up at the Dollar Tree. You get 36 in here. Now for this, I'm using a 14-inch wreath frame from the Dollar Tree, and you're going to need 78 clothespins. Now I know you can get them a lot cheaper at Walmart. You can get a big pack, I think, of 100, someone said, you know, like for a couple bucks. But I was at the Dollar Tree and I really didn't feel like going anywhere else, you know, during these times right now, so I just grabbed 3 packs of these. And it took 2 packs and I think 6 out of another. So I have this whole extra pack here that I can get started on another one when I'm done with this one, because I was just surprised how easy these are. I've always seen them and thought, oh, it's got to be really complicated, but it's really, really not. Let me cut this little tag off of here. So to color your clothespins, I've seen people do it with spray paint or the dye that you can dye them in, and I didn't have either one of those, so I did actually have to hand paint them because that's all I had on hand. So I did it with yellow and black because I am going to use this cute little bee that came from the Dollar Tree. Now this was on, where is it here? Here it is. This was actually on this little stake, and I just bent it back and forth like 3 times and it came right off, so that was good because I wasn't quite sure how they were going to come off. So I just broke that off, and then I tied a little piece of this wire, this is the floral wire from the Dollar Tree, back here, and that's how I'm going to attach this little guy, and he was the inspiration that I got for this wreath. And I also have a really cute ladybug one, so I may do one with a ladybug theme too. And I'm going to use some flowers. I popped off some of these are just the little sunflowers from the Dollar Tree, and I took the leaves off, and I'm just going to glue these on the back here, and we're going to attach these to the wreath when we're done. I'm going to use that color and then the real yellow. I figure this will take me all the way through the summer if I hang this up now, and I think this is going to look adorable on my front porch. So anyhow, I took all my clothespins and I painted 39 of them in a yellow, and then I just gave them one coat, and then on the top I gave it just a second coat on the part that you're really actually going to see, because it did cover pretty well with just the one coat. And then I wanted to put the little polka dots on them. So this is what I did for that. I just took my lid here, and you could use a pencil or whatever. This is one of these little sticks that comes in with like the fiber fill for when you're going to use stuffing or whatever. But you could use like a pencil that's broken off or anything, you know, just to make dots. And all I did was I put 6 dots. Was it 6? Let's see. I put, yes, 6 dots. I don't even remember. Just like that on all of them. Now I painted 39 of them black also, and then on the black ones I did the same thing using yellow to make the little polka dots. And I need something to wipe my little stick off with. Oh, here's a napkin. Let me just wipe this off quick. And then you just wipe it off and use it again. Alright, so that is how I did all of my clothespins. Just one coat of paint and then an extra coat on just on the top. And then I ended up with all these really cute little painted clothespins. And then here's the black ones. See the back, I just did the one coat. Now on the top I did the 2, and it looks really nice. So, yeah, see. And for some reason the yellow covered better than the black. But anyway, it's just so simple. If I would have known these were so simple, I would have been making them for years and years and years. So I'm just going to take these, and for the yellow ones, I'm going to clip them, let me see if I can get up here, on these center 2. I'm just going to bring that down all the way into that little hole there on the clothespin, and put that down there. And then I'm just going to alternate with the yellow and the black. Now on the black, I'm going to start up here on this one. I'm trying to see if I can get this in the camera. I know I have a horrible setup here. I'm going to start on the one just up a little bit higher, and we're going to put that one there. I think this is going to look really cute. So that is all I'm going to do, is just keep alternating these, and I'll let you know here in a second. I forget how many actually go in. But I kind of wanted the yellow towards the center. I kind of messed around with them a little while ago, and I put the black in the center, but I didn't care for that as much. So you're just going to keep clipping them on, keep getting them in that first little circle on your rim part here to hold it nice. Oops, I need to grab some more of these. Grab a bunch more. But that is it. Whoops, I put that one on backwards. You guys are probably yelling at me. There we go. But it doesn't get much easier than this as far as making a wreath. The only time it took was just, you know, painting all of these. But like I said, you could spray them, you could dye them, you can do them however you want to, I guess. And I may try that one day when I'm out and about, pick up some dye, because I'd love to make one of these for all the holidays, because I think they're so cute. And just keep filling them in there. Wish I just don't have enough room here to put everything. I need to get my desk cleared off here again. It's a mess. So then we're going to fit this last black one in here. Just like so. And look how cute that is when it's on there. Yeah, I really like this. And I love this color combination with the yellow and the black for the bee. I think that just looks so cute. And then you kind of make them, you know, so they're not so straight. And, you know, they look like they're going nice and round. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to clip the rest of them on there just like this. And then we're going to attach our bee and our flowers. Alright, I got all the clothespins on here now. I actually counted wrong, so I have to correct this. I actually used 42 of the black and 41 of the yellow. And the only reason I probably could have fit the other one in there, but then the colors would have been off, you know, as far as staggering them like that. So that is where I'm going to connect my bee, where this little space is. So I had one leftover clothespin here that would have probably fit in here, but then you see I would have ended up with two yellows together. So we're just going to leave it out. And that would be fine if I was doing, like, you know, all the same color or something. But and you're not going to see it anywho. So anyway, I'm going to take my little bee. So anyway, let me backtrack here. You're going to need 83 of the clothespins. I did say 78 originally, but I came out 3 short with the black and 2 short with the yellow. So I'll try to remember to correct that in the beginning of the video and put it, you know, a little overlay on there and whatnot. So anyway, I have this wired on here, and these guys have those little heads that bend a little bit. I don't want to bend them too much because I'm afraid that'll break off too. But I put the wire around there, and then that little space that I had left over right here, I'm going to stick it on the center 2 wires. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to flip this thing over. I'm afraid I might pop off my clothespins, but let's see. Let's do it really carefully. See if I get it tangled. See if I can get him in there. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to wrap that around the center too, and I think that'll hold him. Oops, I got it on the wrong side. Here we go. There we go. Now it's on the center too. And I think that's going to hold him just fine right there. So let me give that a couple good twists. You just don't want to push down on this when you have it upside down, or you're probably going to open up your clips. And these are pretty cool too, because if you want to take these off and do it over again for different colors, different season, you can just pop your clips off because nothing's actually glued on here. So I thought that was another really cool thing. I don't know where my wire cutters are again. What is it with me and these wire cutters? I think I lose them in every video. Oh, here they are. Alright, I'll just clip that off. Alright, let's turn this baby back over carefully. And there's our little bee. Oh, look how sticky cute he is. He's just adorable. I knew I loved these when I saw them. I didn't want one, you know, to stick in my yard, which would probably be cute too, but when I saw the bee, it just kind of reminded me of something on a wreath. So now we're going to add our flowers. Now on the back of these, I just glued on the leaves, I popped them off, and then I cut the stem down real close so there's not much sticking up, because I want to get these on here nice and close to this guy. Don't want to cover him up too much. I actually may bend this a little bit and pop some of the petals underneath. But let's just set them on here and see, because I wanted one out here and one in here. I don't want to cover up much of the bee. I may move it down one. I want that like that one, and then I want this one up here, and I may have to stick his petals under his little head here. And I'm going to put it there, and then put this one down here. Just so it'll sit nice. It might sit nice right there. Let me see. Alright, so then all I have to do is glue those on. I was going to actually put on a bow, but you know what? Oops, I didn't cut this one off, so I left that one stick out and then it won't sit down flat. So I just cut right off with scissors, and then I glued, like I said, the flowers on. I was going to put a bow on here, but I didn't like the way it looks. It covers up too much of the clothespins, and I mean, if you want a bow on yours, that's absolutely fine. But I just don't want to cover any more of it up. Alright, let's see if I can get this back here where I said I wanted it. And I'm thinking right here for this one. Put that one out towards that edge, and then the other one up here I'm going to put in towards the center a little bit more. Yeah, like maybe right there. Put some hot glue back there, and then glue it on down. There we go. It kind of goes right in between the clothespins. And it's hot glue. You guys know you can pop these off later on and, you know, peel the glue off. Unless you're using something like a Gorilla Glue or something, then it may be a little more difficult, but nope, I think I want it on this one, right there. This would make another lovely Mother's Day gift too, if you guys are still looking for something for that. They're so easy to make. I'm just shocked, and it's maybe my new addiction as far as wreaths. See, so that just goes to show you, don't ever be afraid to try something, because, like I said, I was always afraid to do this because I just thought it was going to be really difficult, and I'm more for the easy DIYs. There we go. There's little wings down here. I don't know if I want to put that underneath or not. I think I'll just leave his little wing covered. And I think that's it. That is it. That is done. And I'm not going to mess around with this anymore because I just love the look of these clothespins. So let me go and hang this up so we can get a nice shot of it, and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, there it is hung up again. After I hung it up, I realized it really needed a third flower on each side. It just didn't look quite right. It looked a little off with just the two. And they always say things in three look much more appealing anyway. Excuse me. But I do like it better with the 3 flowers on each side instead of just the 2. And I just have this hanging up on a nail in my craft room. I mean, if you want to hang it with a piece of jute string on the back, or if you have, you know, a regular wreath hanger to hang it on your door, you can just hook it right on the back of that wire frame and it'll hang really nice. So I am very happy with the way this came out. It was kind of a little trial and error. Like I said, never done it before. But it was a lot of fun to make, and there are so many people out there that make these beautiful wreaths, and tons of videos if you guys want to check out how other people put theirs together. But that is how I did mine, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys all next time. Have a great day, everyone.